Hey everyone, we are back with another Caleb's Critique Corner, and we have our last bit of Retro Cup battles. So let's take a look at some of the footage submitted from MaiTai2308. Before we get into the battles, a big shout out and thank you to all my patrons who've been supporting my content creation. If you would also like to have early access to my strategies and lineups, or see behind the scenes footage of my battles, feel free to sign up in the Patreon link down below. Alright, per usual, we'll take a look at the team that MaiTai's running before we get too far into the battles. I'll just pause it real quick right here. Okay, so it's a Trevenant with a Girafarig and a Sudowoodo. Very interesting team. Yeah, we're gonna have to see how this plays out. I haven't seen anything of the sort like this, but I think it makes kind of a decent amount of sense because Lickitung, very strong, but you have two things that kind of beat it. Girafarig's kind of frail though, I will say, and Sudowoodo. So looking at the team before we get too far into it, the team lacks significant bulk. You don't really have any bulk on Trevenant nor Girafarig, especially if it's a Shadow Girafarig. We haven't seen that yet, and Sudowoodo. So we're going to see how that plays out, but yeah, let's go into it. Obviously a very positive lead, and they come in Cofagrigus, going straight for the Shadow Ball. I like this play. Just go for a Shadow Ball and then swap to Girafarig. Yep, really solid play. Confusion damage is not resisted by really anything in this meta, so you can definitely get a lot of value here. And then yeah, throwing those Psychic Fangs. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is doing so much damage. I don't know if you get to the Thunderbolt though. Maybe worth just throwing the Psychic Fangs, or you know, that's actually not a bad play, because if you throw the Psychic Fangs, the Blastoise will farm extra before they throw. But because you're going for the Thunderbolts, it forces your opponent to throw a little sooner, and so they get less farm. And you already have a positive matchup in the back, so it's not a big deal. They come in Alolan Marowak. Why are the switch timers so misaligned? Okay, yeah, so that's why. So this will be the first big pointer though. Right when you get taken out here, because your timers are already misaligned a little bit because you threw a Shadow Ball first before swapping into Girafarig, you need to wait out this timer, right? So yeah, they came in instantly. Let's see how long they waited. Yeah, they had a whole like 8 seconds left, right? You want to wait out that 8 seconds. That way you're in this matchup with Alolan Marowak way shorter, right? You want to wait that out a little bit, especially because your timings are a little bit off at the moment. So this gets a little dicey because they're probably not going to shield this move, and then they're going to Water Gun down the Sudowoodo. Save the shield for the Blastoise. Yes, you're going to lose CMP Blastoise into the Sudowoodo, but you know, okay, Meteor Beam is the right play. Maybe this is enough to KO. Yeah, it's enough. Okay, so kind of a close one. Obviously, right play by the opponent to save the shield. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think you just want to wait out that timer a bit before you come back in, and I think it will be a little bit cleaner of a match. Oh, okay, all right. She wants to go. That's fine. All right. Yeah, I throw the Psychic Fangs right away. Like, you didn't build up to the Thunderbolt, so if they know their counts, they're not going to shield. You might as well get this debuff sooner, right? You threw one more Confusion. I don't know if you can actually flip this matchup. Maybe if they don't have Power Punch. Oh, these things are just too frail. But you get some extra Confusion damage, right, if you throw a little sooner. Well, it's okay. Yeah, I don't think it would have made a difference in that specific matchup. It would have been closer for sure. Alright, yeah, I think you just can't really shield. Maybe shield the second one. Oh, they went Psychic. Okay, so maybe they have Power Punch. Alright, this is a little tougher. I probably maybe leave with a Shadow Ball or swap out. So you either want to swap out right away or leave with a Shadow Ball, right? Because they didn't really swap out. They stayed in, but also didn't leave with the move. It's kind of like a weird situation, right? You want to do at least one or the other, right? Either not take this super effective damage or leave with the move. Alright, going straight for the Meteor Beam. I like this play. You just shield another. You get the boosted damage, which is really nice. And then I think you just throw the Rock Slide. Oh, okay. Well, here comes the Dragonite. Yeah. They're trying to catch some of this energy, but this is going to one-shot it. Yeah. The boosted damage here is actually really nice. Yeah, this is actually really solid. This is actually a really interesting team composition. It looks really good. I haven't caught the Elo yet. Maybe I just missed it in the last one. But it looks like the Q reset the Elo for whatever reason. In this situation, I think you almost always go C-Bomb. Because if they no shield, you can Shadow Claw down. If they do shield, you just spend a lot of energy, right? In a situation where they likely shield. Yeah, and then CMPU, they probably have Dark Pulse, which means they make it the next move sooner. Okay. Choosing not to shield, though, is interesting. I guess you just save the shields for the Giraffe. Ooh, really bad timing on the opponent's end. Getting a full Confusion through is actually really nice. Yeah, maybe the play is just to go straight Shadow Ball and just no shield, just go on the CMP. That's actually not a bad play. I think that's the strategy, and it looks like that was the strategy. Just save the shields for the Giraffe. Yeah, you pretty much... Yeah, I was like, you either shield the Giraffe and Confusion down, or you save the shield for the Sudowoodo. I like this play a lot. Shadow Giraffe is actually very strong in this meta. I don't know. Again, it's kind of a weird situation, but I personally would still probably go for... No, actually, I like this play. You throw the Thunderbolt, you come in Sudowoodo right away, and then they can't take you out with one Shadow Ball. You throw a Rock Slide, 2 Rock Slides. Oh, okay, and they no shield. Even better. Okay, I stand corrected. Yeah, I like that play. And then being on CMP. This is a little awkward, though. Can you counter down? I think you can, because I don't think the Shadow Ball is going to take you out in one shot. Yeah. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Oh, and then, yeah, knocked out still there. Yeah, good calls. Good shielding decisions. 2279 is the elo. Obviously, this was like a few weeks ago, so the elo might be even higher now. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. I was confused. I thought... Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought it was the Sudowoodo lead. Sudowoodo and Trevenant look so similar. I was like, why would you swap out here leading Sudowoodo? Obviously, the same team, but I thought, like, they switched up the order or something. I probably would shield that Giraffe Rig, because nothing really resists that confusion damage, and they clearly don't have a clear answer for that. Yes, you could come in with Sudowoodo. Good. Again, right? You want to wait out the timer a little bit, like coming in with 2 seconds. Like, there's no need to come in any sooner, because your opponent doesn't have a switch timer, which means they can swap out easily. You want to wait out as long as you can, because only you could benefit from this situation, right? Your opponent doesn't even benefit from the situation. But it looks like they're going to throw a move anyway, so not too bad. But see, now you're stuck in this matchup, right? Like, you can't swap out sooner. If you waited 2 additional seconds, maybe you get out, or maybe you get out a little sooner. Alright, yeah, that does a lot of damage, though. This is super awkward if it gets shielded. Oh, it doesn't get shielded. Okay. Toxapex. Yeah, this is an interesting one. I think it's not too bad if you could land the Shadow Balls, but the problem is they could go straight Brine in the 1 shield. Oh, they went Sludge Wave. Okay. Yeah, the C-Bomb nerf definitely hurts a little bit because it takes a little bit more energy to get to this second, the second C-Bomb. Yeah, you just don't get to it, unfortunately. A little tough. Oh, that's a big snipe from the opponent. Can you get there? Resisted? Nah, resisted counters versus resisted poison jab. In this scenario, I think you want to just shield your Giraffe Rig. It's so strong, right? And they clearly are chipping and dipping. You get a lot of value out of this, right? You shield, you get this move off, they shield, you confusion down. You get some decent alignment. Yeah, I mean, just overall, there's no clear answer for Giraffe Rig in the back. So I think if you shield the Giraffe Rig, you'd be in a good spot. But yeah, and then this, obviously we saw how this played out. All right, Cofagrigus. Okay, I wonder if they play it out the same way. Go straight for the Shadow Ball, maybe. Okay, going straight for the Shadow Ball. The opponent actually didn't throw, so you could potentially swap out. I think maybe the play is just to stay in. Man, that's a lot of energy, though, on the Kaffa, because you have to spend a shield in return. I mean, yeah, you're getting a little bit of energy heads up here, and maybe force opponents to swap. You get alignment. Oh, you get the full confusion down. I mean, there's actually quite a bit of value. Yeah, Crest is one of the few things you definitely don't want to see. But land the Thunderbolt's nice. Ooh, they let a full confusion through, though. Oh my gosh, getting to a Thunderbolt? I did not think that was going to happen. I guess resisted Psycho Cuts are doing very little. I probably would have just shielded that Moonblast, but still getting that confusion Thunderbolt off is really nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, so the play is you need an overfarm. You need something for that Crest. Oh, going for the Rock Slide. Okay. This might KO? Yeah, Sudo was pretty attack weighted. Nice. Is this enough? Yeah. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, well played. I think, yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're playing well, so I can't really judge. I think part of me is like, oh, I probably do that a little differently, but the gameplay is actually pretty solid. So I can't really say too much about that. All right, so they go Stone Edge. I would probably go Rock Slide. It looks like they're probably going to try to shield. No, they don't shield. Okay, never mind. Making way better calls than I would, for sure. Dragon Breath, Latios. What in the world? Okay. Yeah, I guess Dragon Breath is... Nothing resists it. Man, that's a lot of... Okay. Yeah, just throw... Yeah, I like this. Throw the Psychic Fangs right away. You want to just start whittling it down. Oh, man. Oh, the no shield. Really? I guess you need to save something for the... Oh, but I would probably throw the Psychic Fangs. I think if you throw the Psychic Fangs, you're in a good spot. This is really uncomfortable because you can't really Shadow down. I mean, I guess you could. You need to throw a C-Bomb somewhere. Oh, they're staying in? Oh, that's a big mistake from the opponent. Yeah, I like this. Just you need to grab a shield. I think they might have 2 Dragon Claws, though. And they're probably going to win CMP. I mean, they were at 1 CMP, so... Oh, let's go. Alright, huge. Yeah, maybe the Shadow Claw down was the play. I don't know. I'm mad confused. I'm like, alright, I think this is a better play, but... this person proved me wrong every time. So... Alright, Metacham. Fantastic lead. You probably know. I don't hate the shield. My guess is this team is core broken from Trevenant because you... actually, C-Bomb might be enough, especially with the buff damage. Yeah, and the shield. Man, this is tempting. I probably... Yeah, I mean, Giraffe's pretty strong. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, that's a bold call. This is kind of a weird matchup. Because you have to shield this punch. Oh, okay, they don't shield. Oh, yeah. Okay, they clearly know damage values more than I do. Throw in the Thunderbolt. That's actually really nice, yeah. Just let it go. Yeah, I would probably come in Sudowoodo and counter down. Get a bunch of energy. The confusion damage is actually still going to add up against the Trevenant. Yeah, there we go. Fantastic. Probably no shield. There's nothing really threatening. It's not like they have a water punch, right? Yeah. That's just going to be neutral. Wait, what? They stayed in? What was the opponent doing? What they have in the back? Lantern? I don't even know. That was weird. Yeah, dude. It seems like they haven't barely even lost. Maybe like lost 1 game. Could be Night Slash. Could be Breaking Swipe. I probably let the first one go in case it's Breaking Swipe. Yeah. Breaking Swipe is not nearly as impactful as Night Slash. So I probably let the first one go because you could tank 1, right? That way you're not debuffed. This one's probably a Night Slash. Oh, no, it's not a Breaking Swipe. Okay. Alright. Probably swap out. I like it. Yeah. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I like it. Just go straight for the Psychic Fangs. You want the damage to add up. Oh my gosh. That thing's kind of busted. Yeah, I like this shield a lot, actually. You want to whittle it down because you could just count down with Sudowoodo. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I like throwing beforehand because I think the damage just procs. Oh, and you just count it down. This is over. Now, they're probably going to Rock Tomb here. That's fine. You can take it. Holy. You know, honestly, I had a lot of doubts with this team looking at it originally, but I kind of wish I tried him myself. I mean, Trevenant just seemed like such a wild pick, but it's not so bad. It's not bad at all, actually. I mean, look at these comps, right? You're like winning so many of these. What is going on? Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you just want to throw this. Yep. Can't optimize anyway, so you want to throw it right away. Get the debuff. Dude, I'm about to check all the Shadow Giraffe I have in my inventory. See what I got ranking-wise. I mean, obviously, we don't have Retro Cup anytime soon, but... Hey, man. Might be something to look into for next year. Oh, Grassel. That's... actually not that bad. Oh, let's go call for no shield. But you just Shadow Claw down and you win. Nice. Very nice. Man. It's kind of crazy. Alright. Yeah, these matchups are kind of wild. Yeah, I like the shield here. I would have thrown a move. Okay, I guess you're going straight for the Thunderbolt. I'd probably go for the double Psychic Fangs. Oh, okay. Well, I guess they land it. Alright. This is really nice. I probably come in Trevenant. You have to shield, but they're debuffed. The Shadow Claw damage is actually much more impactful. Okay, they come in Sudowoodo. Oh, man. Well, that's actually really bad for the opponent. Yeah, with the C-Bomb buff, too, this actually does a decent amount of damage if it goes no shielded. I would just shield and... it's weird. I don't know. Maybe just counter down. You have to shield a Surf. Actually, no, you don't shield a Surf. You need to let it go. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm pretty sure Shadow Ball does more damage. Oh, yeah, that's a really hard counter down. I probably would have shielded the... Yeah, and you can lose CMP. I probably would have shielded maybe the Trevenant. It's kind of a weird spot. I'd probably shield the Trevenant, or specifically... Which battle is this one? Okay, it's Dunsparce. Dunsparce lead. I just go Psychic Fangs here. And then you get Confusion down. Get some energy. Because the problem is right here. Hey, you get one Psychic Fangs off, I guess. But, yeah, I don't know. That mid to end game scenario was a little odd. I'd probably come into the... I would probably still come into the Frostlass, though, with... Trevenant. The Shadow Claw damage just really adds up against Frostlass, whereas Jellicent not so much. Yeah. But yeah, overall though, I think the gameplay was actually pretty good from MaiTai. Yeah. It seems like a lot of the mid to late game shielding / move decisions were actually well thought out. I think a certain few matchups, like you might want to come in, you know, like come into ghost types with your Trevenant, even though you're taking like super effective powder snows, you just are still in a much better position. Try not to be double ghost in the back in that specific matchup, so not a big deal. Top things to work on. I think for the most part, there are a few situations. This is just specifically around the Shadow Giraffe gameplay. Is when you're going straight for the debuff, just go for it right away, right? There are a few times where it looked like they overfarmed for whatever reason, maybe trying to bait a shield. But especially if you don't actually build a Thunderbolt, you might as well just go Psychic Fangs. I think majority of the time it was still played out properly. Outside of that, I don't know. It was pretty good. I didn't really see any huge issues with optimization, but you are using like 4-turn into 2-turn moves, so you can't really optimize too much there. And yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I think overall the gameplay was pretty solid. There were a few times where maybe you could have thrown the lower energy move, like C-Bomb into Medicham. But I think there were a lot of times where MaiTai went for the harder hitting move, where I was like, there's no way they don't shield. And they just chose not to shield. So it actually worked out quite well. But overall, yeah, really solid battles. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much they climbed in Retro Cup, but that team looked really, really strong. I'm honestly more curious about like where MaiTai struggles. So maybe they can comment down below. Because overall, looking at the gameplay, it looked good. I'm like, dude, if Retro Cup was around for 2 more weeks, I feel like you could hit Legend easily. Just actually, really, the thing that I thought was really cool was that they chose not to maintain switch advantage just for energy on Giraffe. And I think that's a strategy that works really well in a meta where certain things are just like not, like there's just nothing that persistent moves, right? Retro Cup, Dragon damage, Psychic damage, really pretty much just no resistances. I guess Psychic, the only resistance is opposing Psychics in that cup. So you just get a lot of value, right? And just capitalizing on the value you have is really important. So overall, great battles. And if you would also want me to showcase your battles, feel free to send me a DM on Twitter at Peng, and I will cover it. Ideally, it's a meta that we're currently playing in, but I'm a little behind on the queue. So if you shoot me a message, I might say, hey, look, feel free to send me some more footage next week because I might not get your footage in time. But either way, thank you all for sharing, and thank you all for watching. If you like this video, feel free to give it a like and share. Subscribe for future content. Hit that notification bell to get alerted right when I post a new video. And I'll catch you all next time.